Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire 2. A lot to do today, so shortest intro in the history of intros, for me anyway. Today we're going to connect up Amarillo, and we have a whole bunch of lines to set up. Oklahoma City is growing. How are we doing with our tasks? We're not far away at all, are we? A little under 130,000. No, yes, a little under 130,000. And well, Amarillo is going to help a little bit. Albuquerque is growing. Maybe we can get Santa Fe going. A few lines to set up first, perhaps. And before we do that, well spotted in the comments, we were missing a gridiron over at our new Dallas station. There we go. So that train probably turning around up there somewhere. Not ideal. In fact, can we see where he is? Oh yes, he was doing all sorts of bizarre things, wasn't he? Hopefully that's not what he does anymore. In fact, where was he turning round? He was heading up to Oklahoma City. Couldn't you have got across and turned around at Mason stop? It's okay. He should hopefully sort himself out now. No. We do have a gridiron there, don't we? We do. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what, guys? After all that, what haven't I done? Yeah, we haven't changed his orders to go in the new station. I just thought he was going to do it automatically. That's not how that works. That's all right, though. It's a good job we checked, isn't it? Okay, so you don't want to stop there anymore. Yeah, what you want to do is stop there. We'll get rid of that one and confirm that. And now you should be fine. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, he was on an excursion, wasn't he? Luckily, we caught it, but it's easy to do, especially when you're changing layouts. Okay, what else do we need to do? We need to get some corn underway, don't we, for Abilene? And maybe we stick a warehouse on here later on, and then we can use our existing lines branching off of here. But this will get them growing a little faster. Freight only, and we'll go with wait until 4. There we go, get you moving. It is our cornfield as well. Do we have one heading into Dallas? We do not, so let's sort that out as well. You will go into Dallas, not Dallas 2. Freight only, Baldwin 10-wheeler, and wait until 4. Okay, wood. We need to get wood around our network as well. We have a single train heading to Abilene. But, I mean, how do we get it to Dallas? I guess that's not important at the moment. I mean, it kind of is and kind of isn't. We could, though, have a shorter route that will make us more money into Lubbock there. And that will help them grow as well, won't it? Let's get some signalling done. And we'll set up a new freight train heading into Lubbock with, again, wait until 4. Baldwin 10-wheeler. There we go. You get going into there. That'll be lovely. Is Oklahoma City getting wood? Do you know? I don't think they are. We could send one down, couldn't we? Help them grow even further. Let's see. You are not getting any wood. Let's just have a... yeah, let's have a train doing that. In fact, should we distribute wood from Brown Rest? It might not be a bad idea. Given the spaghetti-ness that's going on. I think it's okay for Abilene, technically. We could swap that out then. Maybe send that one direct to Oklahoma because we've got the short journey here. Let's get that warehouse on. And for now, we'll just take wood. And actually, should we take cloth as well? We could have a train heading from there, going to Lubbock, perhaps, with some corn. Not ideal, but they wouldn't take the wood, would they, to Lubbock? So I like that. That's fine. Sure. Near Amarillo. Yeah, let's take it. We are going to set that up shortly. Into Amarillo. I'm guessing they're going to make meat. So, yeah. So we're going to be taking cloth. We're going to be taking lumber. We are going to be taking Meat might not be necessary. No, meat's not necessary. Beer? Beer's not really necessary either. I think it's just going to be those two for now, but we can take some higher end products. Possibly grain. It might be a nice way to get grain to Dallas. Ooh, you've gone all the way around the houses there, Grand. We've gone miles away. We could potentially take sugar there, couldn't we? I don't know where the nearest sugar is otherwise. Miles away. They're just waiting up there. There is sugar up there. That would just be a nightmare to get across our new junction. We could do it. Is it necessary? Possibly. I'll tell you what, we'll set it up with an eye to doing it, because I would love to get our cities growing. It may be overdoing it a little bit, but we'll set this up regardless. So the train that is currently heading to Abilene from what's the name of it? Perry Terminal. We'll reroute you to go to Brown Rest instead. I like that. Yeah, you're going to go in there. You're going to drop off a bunch of wood. We should get lots of demand for that. Lovely. Yeah, because we've got the Dallas train. Dallas could take meat. Possibly. We could, of course, pass over the sugar in Dallas. It will take 2 warehouses to do it, but I don't mind that. We've got the money. Let's set that up, shall we? Let's give you sugar to pass over. Then we'll take sugar from here back. I like it. Yeah, that should work, shouldn't it? Quite nicely. And then our trains are busier in both directions. And then we can maybe decide on other things that we might need, such as apples. Apples would be a thing. We don't have a direct line with apples into Dallas just yet. We've got another branch to put in. They're not going to be requiring apples for a while, are they? Not until 45,000. Did I set that up? I did not. Right, let's get our apples into Oklahoma City. Well, do you need apples first? Let's click on Oklahoma there. Almost, don't they? Yes, very close. At the moment, they're dropping. We do not want anybody dropping. What are you lacking? Vegetables, sugar. Yeah, there's one. And cloth. And wood. And grain. How are you lacking grain? Have I messed up the stop here? Possibly. Did I even set a train up? There's a question. Maybe not. Let's check, shall we? What trains do we have here? No, I deleted it. Right, let's get you set up and running into Oklahoma City. Freight only. And I might have deleted the wrong one at one of the episodes. It's a bit of a faux pas though, isn't it? Because they make the beer. There we go, you should load up. We don't have a lot of grain available either, so hopefully that grows rapidly. It should do, shouldn't it? Alright, we've got to set up Amarillo, haven't we? I've only left us 170 days for Amarillo here. Lay of the land is not too bad. We would like to go into Lubbock, but I guess we could go in that way. Lubbock will get grain, won't they, from here, and vegetables could come into play. So we could have a warehouse there and have a train that runs between Lubbock and Brown Rest with some vegetables for these guys all over this side. Oh, I kind of like that a lot. Yeah, right, but first, Grand, poor Amarillo, you said you're going to found them, and yet you just leave them hanging for an entire episode. Let's go with that track into Perry Terminal. I mean, this could be, technically, couldn't it? This could be a warehouse as well. We'll set you up. We don't need any more than 2 tracks. It might get a little bit busy here, though, so we could expand on that. I would like... Oh, yeah, which way are we going into Lubbock? Probably out the back. I don't mind it. That'll be a pretty straight run, wouldn't it? Down to these platforms. Well, that's kind of a lovely run, isn't it? I don't think we can get rid of that 1%. Not without making a tunnel. Ah, do you know? No, I'm not paying 91,000 for a tiny tunnel. You can have a 1% grade. I know. I'm a little bit tight. That's a lot of money for what isn't necessary. I guess we could avoid it, but that's more direct, isn't it? Yes, you go in there. Or have I gone in the wrong way? No, you haven't. Why wouldn't you make it automagically? I don't know. You can make that one automagically. You do you. You are going that way. You are going that way. Let's get us... Oh, yeah, let's get us a 4-track gridiron in here. We'll use the other one to branch off of. There's a mouthful. Right, yes, we'll do something like... Oh, yeah, there we go. The meat's going to have to come all the way from either Albuquerque or Dallas. Yes, that will be the tricky one. So for now, I like this. I might make us another track that bypasses the wood and heads in at the other junction we have. So we can scoot through just there. I sort of like that. And then we branch in at that junction, but not at that speed. This might be a lovely ride for the end. Where would it go? It would be the either Abilene train. Yeah, it would be Abilene. So we'll have that. We'll have that as a ride at the end, guys. Stick you up there. We'll get us a 4-track gridiron. Pleasant. And yeah, we will definitely hook up our cows separately, but we've got to found them first. We've got a lot going on over here all of a sudden. We were not done in Texas, were we, by a long stretch. Looking pleasant, though. Am I missing anywhere? Lots of marching ants. Marvellous, marvellous. I like our little bypass there. Right, so we've got woods coming from Perry Terminal. Grain. We've got 2 grain farms up this end. I guess we'll take it from Elliott Rest. It's a little bit busy there. Or is it? Are our trains moving now? I think we've only got 2 trains waiting. So perhaps we can get away with this. Although the lay of the land isn't pleasant. It's our only real option, isn't it? To get down here. It might be a bit of a grade. No, it's not. It's not too terrible. We'll hook in there. Smallest bridge in the world. I love it. That's definitely how I would do that. That seems awfully good value for that giant... It's almost like a viaduct, isn't it? Yeah, a giant viaduct made of stone. Because, of course, that's how you do that. Right, anyway, let's take a look at the speeds. Speeds are looking good. We'll get you hooked into that gridiron. And I guess we should make a 3-track gridiron at the very least, this end. Maybe turn it into a 4-track. Yeah, should we turn it into a 4-track? Might as well. It's going to be the same length as the 3-track. Oh, plenty of room. Do you know, I was a little surprised there. And we can do the same out here, can't we? Let's extend it past a bit so it's easier to do. We can send it all the way out there. I'm sure we could get away with it the other way. It's nice to doubly make sure, isn't it? There we go. Direction of travel. Okay, so our network here a couple of videos ago was non-existent. Now we've taken over Texas. Yes. By a lot. We're probably going to find missing lines all over the place. So, right. Founding. Meet. I guess Dallas. We do sort of have a direct line there, don't we? And it's only going to be a single train. I guess it depends on who has enough meat available. Amarillo's actually looking quite busy. Do we have enough grain in here? We have 21. And it's 2, isn't it, for grain? Yeah, so let's get 2 trains running into Amarillo. That'll be our grain sorted. Freight only. Baldwin 10-wheeler. This is going to be wait until 8. Don't want to take milk. I mean, I don't think they're going to take milk, but we'll do it anyway. And confirm you? Yes. It always worries me when it shows nothing at the other end. But that is correct. We'll set up the wood. How much wood do we have? Not much. And not enough to do the full delivery. We do have some wood over here, which has plenty in, and we can technically get there. So perhaps we do one from here, and then we'll do one the other way. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, it's just because we're zoomed out. This one can stay as is then, can't it? Freight only. We'll just change it, if I remember, from 8 to 4. It will remind us when it's sat there for an eternity. And then we'll send 2 out from Green Rest. I know it's a bit of a journey, but it saves us using up all the wood that we're going to need for the growth of our cities there. Freight only. That's an express. Express wood. I don't mind it. Don't want sugar. This is going to be deleted anyway. Confirm you. What's the final one? It's going to be meat, isn't it? Yes. How much? Oh, you don't have any meat. They don't have any meat, guys. Can't be from Dallas. Who else makes meat? Is it Wichita? How much do you have? 72. I mean, that's a journey. We could have a direct line, I guess. Do we need a direct line? It'd be a little awkward whichever way we do that. I mean, we could. We could have Wichita to Amarillo. Maybe we can... Oh, I don't know now. Yeah, we can go around the back of the cows, I think. And then we can branch off this line to be the direct line to Oklahoma. So it branches off that way. So we'll do this as straight as possible. Yeah, do we want a second station in Oklahoma? No, just tell you what, we're going to branch in here. It's not really going to be the busiest, is it? Is that going to leave enough room for a signal? I don't think it is it? We'll need to come back there. As long as the curve's still good. Yep, it's only 92... I was going to say million. No, 92,000. We'll have to see if it's left us enough room for a block. That one was a little pricey. There it is. We've got our block in there. Lovely. And this goes straight into a gridiron, so we've definitely got blocks down that end. Get you signalled up. We've still got about 1 billion supply towers to stick in here. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's stick a couple on this triangle. I like them separated off the line. Even though they occasionally slow down, it's better than them all piled up before a station if we don't have enough tracks there. And we'll need one, I guess, up this end will be fine for you. That should be catered for all up there. We can have one, because this line is separate, we can have one back here for this one. And same goes there. We'll need one down by Lubbock, perhaps. We'll have it up there. We'll need one on the Lubbock to Abilene Express. Is it an express? It's more of a commuter, isn't it? We'll stick you down that way. And any others? Any others? Yes. Let's stick some on these branch lines before the stations. Ooh, can I fit in there? Turn that off a second. No, there's only a single block in there, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, we could have it in there, couldn't we? No, I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. Where are we going to put it? Okay, I'm going to go there and there. Choices were made. We can have one there and there. There. Wasn't that an advert for some sort of rash cream? And I mean like falling over rash, gravel rash. Anyway. Right, one there before you get on. Are we good? We're better, aren't we? Let's have a few on this triangle, shall we? Marvellous. Acceptable. We'll wait for the trains to complain, I think, if I've missed any. We've got some up there. Yeah, well, if we've got any missing, we do have one missing. Let's put one on there. Yeah, we definitely have one missing there, didn't we? And you should have one, no matter which way you're going. Same with this way. Yes, there is. I think we're accounted for everything. Dear oh dear, that was a puzzle and a half. Okay, so we've still got to find our meat. Albuquerque has plenty. There we go. We'll take it from Albuquerque. After all that, we do have a direct line to Oklahoma City, though. But we'll take these from Albuquerque. As it's the closest, isn't it? By quite a way. Right, freight only. Baldwin 10-wheeler. We're only ever going to need 8 of these. This could, I guess, become a direct service to Albuquerque? Maybe Santa Fe with a bypass at Elliott Rest. I prefer that. It sounds better than the alternative, which would be passing through Elliott Rest. Yeah, and then we'd have to pass through Santa Fe to get to Albuquerque. I like that better. Okay, so we've got all of our trains done. We have to double up on this wood train, isn't it? The one heading to Amarillo. It's waiting for departure. Is that because we've got trains sat in here? It is, you know. Oh, no, our train's off. There we go. They are waiting till 4, aren't you? I hope you are. Wait until 4. Yes, we did sort that out, didn't we? And what about you? I'm going to double check this one. Well, this one's a new one, so I'm confident this one's waiting until 4. Okay, so our new train. Are you going to spawn yet? Amarillo. Yeah, we couldn't duplicate him until he had spawned. There we go. Duplicate you so that you appear straight away, although we do have a train coming back in. It's going to be tricky to get this set up, isn't it? We've only got 166 days to do it. Do you think we're going to do it in time? What's the other one we need? We need another grain train, right? I think we've only got one. Doesn't matter if there's more than we require, as long as they get done. That should be our first lot of wood. And once he's done, which will be after his first run, it depends how much wood's in here. 10? There's 10 wood in there. Yeah, we could leave him to keep running. Are you going to take wood? Albuquerque? Oh, you're already gone. Santa Fe? Oh, no, you're waiting to come out. I mean, this is a one-stop trip, isn't it? So it's just going to be a case of demand for those. Oh, and we've got another train waiting to go in. It might just be a case, though, that this guy, the Amarillo local wood train, just picks up the 8, and then we can delete the guy that's blocked in there. I don't mind it. We'll do that probably. Right, what have we got as far as research is concerned? The water... Oh, straight away. I know there are probably other ones that are quite useful, but that is nice, isn't it? That will take us to 20%, is that? I'm going to take it, yeah. 25%. So we've reduced it by a quarter. That's lovely. 25% reduction on that. Right, you are the one that's going to Perry Terminal. So are you going to pick up... Oh no, you're waiting to get in there, although it's kind of busy in there. Or the trains are in and out, aren't they, at the very least? So how many are you going to pick up? Are you going to pick them all up? Well, you're being serviced. The suspense is killing me. Well, he's still waiting at that end. Are you going to pick some up? You are picking some up. There we go. Amarillo, Amarillo. Well, if you take all 8, we'll delete the other guy. No. You just need one more. Ah. Although we have that connection, don't we, with wood from here, which is always a little awkward. No, that shouldn't matter because we don't take it from there. It shouldn't get stuck in a warehouse. You shouldn't require any up this end. Santa Fe, Albuquerque. I'll tell you what, let's delete that one. We might have actually run out of wood there, which will be fine. Are you the one waiting? You are, so we'll delete you. Yeah, I forgot. We were running low, but we only need to wait for one more. And there's the answer. There we go. Perfect. We have 18.2 million in the bank. We might actually be able to pay off that loan. Are you the Albuquerque train? You're waiting for... Who are you? Yeah, you're the the Amarillo train. You're the Amarillo train. Are you the other Amarillo train? You are. We don't need you any longer. We should hopefully get in there, and now all we need to do is wait until 4 and actually take milk. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's because it's not been founded. You will be. Which one are you? Are you the wood train? Green Rest. Yes, you are. You're not going to be doing that run any longer. I think we're good. Our trains are heading in and out. Yeah, there goes our meat from Albuquerque. We have to keep an eye on him. in goes our... Oh, did you change platforms? You did? Yeah, in goes our normal Amarillo grain service. Now we have... Well, it's grain and milk, isn't it? I don't know whether we'll set up Raton. That'll be an option as well. You are the meat train. So as soon as you have done... How many we got to... oh, that'll be it, guys. Then we've got Amarillo all up and running. I think we've lost the connection bonus, guys. Oh, no. No, it's not a bonus to found it, was it? No, our first delivery got us that money. I just didn't see it go by. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Right, yes, you are done. We don't need you to do that any longer. Beautiful. So Amarillo will make its own meat now because we have cows right there, don't we? So let's build us a meat industry. Nondescript. There's a bit tight here, but sure. We can always move it, perhaps. I don't know whether we'll need any more platforms than that. We should supply them, though, with their cows. Don't we own the cattle farm as well? Yeah, we own the cattle farm, so absolutely supply them with cows. If we head into this platform, that would be potentially a direct line to Wichita if we wanted to use that. So let's double up on it, even though it's a little excessive. And then we can branch out of that if we wish. Later on, if it's required. And while I remember, let's get one down at that end. Hopefully that will be good. And we'll get you running. We'll have to stick some maintenance buildings on now, won't we? Freight only. Cows. Our cows. Wait until 4. Oh, is that because it was paused? You should pick up cows, shouldn't you? We got the meat industry there. There we go. He's lying. He's telling porkies. Wrong type of animal. Right. You get a... Yes, you get a maintenance depot. You get a maintenance depot. And everybody gets a maintenance depot. Alright, we're not missing any more. Yeah, we're gonna be a bit like this, aren't we, for the time being, because our trains are a bit weighty on the old supply of the logging there, but they're only level 1. They should level up. This will be hopefully a temporary issue. If we see it lasting too long, then we can add another platform just so they wait. We've got all these X's mainly because we threw a lot of stuff on. Rock Springs has grown. Really? You go, Rock Springs. I mean, you've got a few things over there, haven't you? Are we starting to pass stuff over in our little warehouse setup? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe we will eventually. Oh, yes. We've got to set up a train to Brown Rest from Lubbock, don't we? We don't have one just yet. What's this one? Perry Terminal. That one is fine. Oh, what's going on there with your line? You're confuzzled. That should be fine, shouldn't it? You can get through there. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Probably because we were changing all the line over. Right, you had... Really? I mean, I guess. I would prefer you not to do that, though. We could go that way and bring stuff back in between them. I'm going to take them down that way. Yes, we're going to take them down that way. Freight only. Baldwin 10-wheeler. But we definitely don't want to take cloth back. We don't want to take wood back. We do want to take sugar. Definitely want to take corn. Yes, no, we don't want to take the grain. That's for these guys down here. There we go. And we won't wait for anything. Just if there's something there, we shall take it. They should get beer from Abilene. They should get meat from Lubbock once we set that up. So that should be a good train for now. We'll get you set and running. This is a mixed service, I believe. Yes. We'll do the same between Amarillo and Lubbock. Oh, that's pretty. Is that a missing... Yes, that's a missing gridiron down that way. We do have one up that way, though, because we junctioned off that. We have some that side. Yeah, hopefully you don't keep doing that. Let's try that again. Beautiful. No, not freight only. This is going to be automatic, isn't it? So the inyo, and you'll sometimes take meat and cloth, or a lot of times to start with, until your stores are full. And I'd say that's a fairly productive episode. We'll set this up next time out, and we'll set up the corn over for Deming, Albuquerque and Santa Fe, and see if we can't get Santa Fe growing. A little bit of a roadblock, or railroad block over near Santa Fe there. Make sure that we've got rid of all the Amarillo trains, which we have. We should have one here still. Yes, that's beautiful. And we should only have one. Oop, I clicked on the building, I think. We've only got one there. 10,500 that's made us. Beautiful. And we might have to set up a little mixed run from Brown Rest to Amarillo. Do you know, I'd love to get them growing, so why not? We'll send you down there. Freight only. You can just take whatever you like. We won't even wait for it. He should take the corn, and we're going to need to check on the corn stores. Plenty of corn available, so that's perfect. And probably ideal that it takes a little while. Everywhere is growing. I guess the moment of truth, what has that done for our scores on the doors? I'm hoping a lot. Hey, look at that. Less than 100,000 to go. Absolutely beautiful. These guys, now that they've got some more deliveries underway, should start to grow that little bit faster. Do we send one up into... Oh, fire defeated in Chicago. Oh, the Chicago fire. I don't want to read grim news. Mad cows, no barbecue without beef. We were just setting up all this cattle thing, weren't we? What's up with you? Oh, small breakdown. We haven't seen a random breakdown in forever. Anyway, guys, shall I set as a train up from Amarillo to, Abilene? That's a nice little express run. No, well, not an express run. It's not really required. But I know we could go on our Brown Rest train, couldn't we? Is that this one? Yes, beautiful. I'll save it. I'll fast forward it so that we leave Amarillo and we do this little run down to Brown Rest. We're not swapping meat over, but that's fine. Do we have meat in there? Yeah, we have a bit of meat in there. Again, we'll probably set up apples to be dropped off here, and we could use Dallas to pass that across, couldn't we? Once they're big enough. How are you doing? Do you want apples yet? You're close. You're starting to get some goodies. You'll need sugar and stuff. Is that because we don't have... we do need one running out of this way, don't we? Yes, you silly sausage. That's what you did all this for. Right, you go into Oklahoma. We could potentially bring steel down. Freight only. I would not like you to take grain, though. That would be a little excessive. You can take wood. Sugar seems a little excessive. I think we've got a direct train there. You're just going to be taking the corn, aren't you? And the wood, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Sometimes you can take cloth. It's not ideal, but it'll work. Alright, guys. We're on board our warehouse-bound train. That train is heading to... I'm not sure. Is that the Lubbock train? I think that's the Lubbock train we just set up as it's a mixed service. And it's got a whole bunch of stuff on. Look at that. Exactly what it should have. We are currently being serviced, but that gives us a little time to do the outro. And we're almost done, I think, with this chapter, aren't we? It's not going to be long now. I had a quick look before I saved it, and it was already up to 811,000. By the end of the next episode, we may be setting up that final chemical train to try and align it with our population growth. And yeah, we're off. We're off to the warehouse. And then we get to see if we pick anything else up and a bit of a scenic tour of Texas. Alright guys, thank you for watching. And until next time, take care.